There we go. Hello, everyone. Hello. Cesare here with some more Dragon Quest XI. We are getting closer and closer to the end. Having been sent by King Carnelian to see why Erdwin's lantern is falling, our heroes head southward to the Emerald Coast, where they see the great star floating sinisterly over Gallopolis. As the friends weigh up their options, Syria appears and explains that they must ride Cetacean to see the Watchers on their island in the sky. There they learn of the Luminary's true purpose to defeat the Dark One Calasmos. They also learn that Cetacean holds the key to puncturing the protective barrier surrounding Calasmos, and are granted visions of Erdwin's tragic end and the sorrowful conclusion of the great sage Serenica's tale. With the truth now laid bare, the seer also reveals his true identity. He is the small part of good that remains in the soul of the Luminary's companion and murderer, Morkant. They then take the Wheel of Time that the Watchers give them to the Tower of Lost Time, where they meet with the Timekeeper, who is in truth the sage Serenica. With her guidance, Serenica and Veronica play a melody which, through the power of the Sword of Light, causes the great whale Cetacean to take on a triumphant new form. Ready to do battle with Calasmos at last, they climb aboard their impressively attired companion. Okay, so we're not quite ready to do battle with Calasmos just yet, but we are ready to continue where we left off. So today's starting point, we're going to be going to Drustan's laboratory, and we're going to be finishing off his the Trial of the Luminary to start with. Walk to Sylvando. Need a little oomph. Now, we've mostly cleared out the trial here, so there isn't a lot left for us to do. At least we cleared out the first area. We got all the treasures, all that great stuff. I'm gonna save once we get in here. Just because I died, I have to reload. I don't run as far. Okay. Alright. Citadel of Spite. So it shouldn't take us too long to get through this, because actually, in actuality, we've already cleared out all of it. The only thing that we didn't do is go through the final door. So what we are going to do here is I'm going to go through this door here and get to the middle room. We're going to drop down, grab a Dragoonier, and fly up to the 4th floor. Alright, here we are. It's so funny seeing these attack bots run away because they're like really strong comparatively. Unfortunately, they also, I made the mistake of shooting one of them. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gonna appear in the fight with me. That's fine though. How indeed. Flame Slash. He's still alive. Look at those cool looking boomerangs. By the way, I should show you what I have everyone equipped with here. I'll do that once we get up to the top floor. Alright, so now that we're flying here, we're going to be going up to the 4th floor. This is floor 2 again. Floor 3. And floor 4. I think this is the side we want to be on. Yes. Okay. With that done, we have our main dude here with the Super Sword of Light and Erdwin's shield. Pretty slick looking. There's Serena with her Sacred Spear +2. Eric with the Hunter's Moon +2 and the Stellar Rain. Sylvando with Elf Dupendo and the Dashing Dagger. Hendrik has the Kairos Cleaver. Pretty cool looking one. Jade does not have anything. Hang on, I had to equip her with something. There we go. Jade has the Devil's Talon. It's very sick looking. I love this spear. I haven't Talon yet. Grab has Crystal Claws. And Veronica has the Staff of Eternity. Looking suave. Alright. I made a bunch of stuff last night after stream was done, which should give us the edge going forward. Okay, so I'm gonna be... Okay. Assuming this is the boss, if it's not, I'll swap these two back, but we're gonna change Eric's equipment real quick. Need him to be using Timeshare and the High Farm Blade. Oops. There you go. Right, I want to do the fun side sword real quick just to make sure I can make something. There's a piece of equipment I want to make for Eric as well, but I don't know if I have the stuff to make it anymore. I also want to make him a Catholican ring. So first, let's start with not armor. Oh, clothes. Exotoga. Okay, I need a Kaleidocloth. Alright, so I gotta make him I gotta get a Kaleidocloth to make this. I kinda wanna make two of them, but one's for Sylvando as well. Alright, and what do we need for the Catholican ring? Gold bar. Shit. Okay. Fortunately, that's easy enough to get. My minican. Meantime, Eric, I do need you to have... There you go. Hail, Susray, verily thou art mighty indeed to survive the trial of the Lumine. Shouldst thou pass this final test, I will grant you one wish. Well, what sayst thou? Wilt thou see the trial through to the bitter end? Then we will begin. As before, I shall summon forth a mighty challenge that you must overcome. Shouldst thou triumph in 40 actions or fewer, I will grant thee a single wish. Now, let battle commence. Alright, so this one sucks because these guys love to take your turn away.
Catch me if you can!
Damn, he did not get poisoned.
See how you like this!
Oh, you did get dazzled, though. Okay, that's not good. Okay, so because I have not been able to poison anyone, I'm not going to do the damage I want to do, so I'm going to do this instead. We're going to double down these bitches. It's a... Okay, that was not what I wanted to happen. Okay, shit. Because she's charmed, she takes damage. Good to know. Oh, now he's charmed. Okay, I lose. There's almost no way I win this fight, guys. This is not what I wanted to happen. Fucking charm.
Thanks.
Hey, leave someone alone. Jeez Louise.
Heads up!
Okay, well, Eric still did a fucking ton of damage to these guys, so that ended up working out better than I thought. I didn't realize they were so low on health.
Take it easy.
Brad, we're gonna need to heal, dude. Or die. That's also a possibility, apparently. I gotta bring him in and he just dies. Oh, you must really hate Rab. The fuck did he do to you? How did I miss so much? What?
Help is at hand. Cheers!
How the fuck are you still alive? Oh good, the one person that does damage is
Hey!
that could have been bad.
Dragon!
Alright. Holy shit, that was awful. Hate those guys. I salute thee, Cesare. Thou didst fight valiantly, but didst thou smite the enemy in 40 actions or fewer? Within a mere 20 actions, verily thou hast overcome the trial with aplomb. Come then, allow me to grant unto thee a single wish. Alright. I don't really care about these two, so good. I can choose Gemma, Eric, Veronica, Serena, Sylvando, Jade, Rab, Hendrik. None of the above. I'm gonna go with Jade. I see. Verily, if thou had been raised as Prince of Dunstro, perhaps you two might already be wed. Thou wouldst take Jade, Princess of Helidor, as thy sworn companion? I understand thy desire all too well. There were those among my comrades with whom I grew close beyond measure. Would that we could have stayed together. In any case, it shall be as thou desirest. 'Tis done. Return to Cobblestone, I prithee. There thou shalt find what thou seekest. May you have a long and happy life together. Thou hast overcome one trial, but still sterner challenge yet await thee. When next thou returns here, I would have thee test thy strength against an even more fearsome foe. Okay, so that's basically all of it. There is a stronger enemy when you go back there, but... And so Cesare and Jade begin living together in Cobblestone. A few days go by. So yeah, you can return to Cobblestone, and there's stuff here. Look, Cobblestone is back to its old self! Thank you so much for rounding everyone up. I know you've got much more important things to be doing, but thanks for finding the time to do me that little favor. It means a lot. You know, I made this for you. Gemma's Eternal Charm. Good luck out there, and just remember, I'll be waiting for you when this is all over. Oh, this is very sad, actually, because... A new and improved good luck gift into which Gemma poured even more of her heart and soul. Chance to be beguiled reduced by 70%. Oh, well, that would have been nice to have. So if you go back to your house... Minicat, be nice to your paws. Look, Jade's here.
It really is nice spending time here in Cobblestone.
No one seems to be in a hurry to do
how
anything.
Are you feeling? Ready for bed? I think
Oh, shit.
I'll follow your lead. Good night.
Shit, she wants to go to bed.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I did. I feel ready for the anything. Alright, so you kind of like fast forward past the actual wedding thing. What? Check it out. Picture standing with his companions. They all look very happy. Take a closer look. Look at that. Somehow your mother, father, and Shocky all made it into this photo. A good photo. And look, even Slime's made it into the photo. Although, she's the Princess of Heliodor, and you are the Prince of Dungeon, so I highly doubt you'd live in Cobblestone, but... Yeah. So Jade will now be hanging out here whenever you come to the house. Alright. So with that said, there are things that we have to do. We're going to start with Tickington. Get that out of the way. And then I think we'll go to Hotto next. Maybe Phenomenon, I'm not sure which. I'm thinking Hotto though. I'm gonna sleep here just in case. I don't know if I did, I just slept at the house with Jade. That's right. Mini cat! Guys, I've been telling people on my Discord recently that Mira does this thing where if she gets yelled at, like, she'll go and sulk, right? So she'll go sulk in her cat tree, or lately she'll lay on my bed because it's warmer in there than it is in where the cat tree is. And she's done this ever since I got her. Which is kind of funny. Oh, I think I missed one of them here. I gotta find that last toggle. Okay, we'll do that after. Altars of Origin, Tantagel Castle. This is gonna be nostalgic as fuck. Anyway, so Mira doesn't get in trouble for much. The worst she usually gets in trouble for is hopping up on the counter. Or if she bites me, because sometimes she'll bite me. That's super rude too. I bid thee welcome to Tantagel, the town at the very heart of a left guard. The noble souls that will cease before you, no, beloved king and his fair daughter, Princess Gwalen. Verily, 'tis marvelous indeed to see the princess restored to her rightful place. She hath of late been rescued by a mighty hero from the clutches of the foul tyrant known as the Dragon Lord. I fear that if the king should remain in his current sorry state, he will be unable to discuss a certain matter of great import with the hero of our land. And if our hero venture forth without any and all such aid as might be imparted unto him, heaven alone knoweth what might befall him. Oh, how the princess would wail were he to come to harm. How long is it since we last heard the king's bold and vigorous voice resounding throughout the throne room? Verily, it must be agony for him to suffer so. I beseech thee, do all in thy power to aid the princess and help put this terrible misfortune behind us. And seat alive. King looks as if he has something he wishes to say. Well, first, let's use the seat of life. Veronica, there you go. Greetings to you, wanderer. I am Galen, Princess of Tantagel. Prithee, lend me thine ears that I might impart to thee my sorry tale. Some days ago, a fiend calling himself the End of Time did appear before my noble father, and did place upon him a curse that hath rendered him unable to utter a word. 'Tis a calamity indeed, for there is a matter of great import upon the subject of which he did wish to consult with the hero of our land. But how can he do so when he hath been struck so cruelly dumb? I have done all that is within my power to cure him, but alas, no tincture, no tonic, or balm hath had the slightest effect. But one faint hope remaineth to us, a sweet syrup known as spectrum nectar. A single spoonful so to bring honeyed words gushing forth like unto a brook under the summer rains. Alas, 'tis not a concoction a humble peasant or idle miller might be able to mix up in a trice. Nay, it hath been said since ancient times that only one who bringeth peace upon his world might lay his hands upon it. 'Tis a weighty request, but perhaps one day thou might bring peace to this world or another. Should such a happy marvel come to pass, the sacred nectar might then be thine. What sayst thou? Wilt thou aid us in our hour of need? Wilt thou bring me the spectrum nectar that I might ease my father's suffering? That will? Oh, joy, Teehee. Would that I might offer more guidance. Alas, all I know is that only one such as thee, able to travel at will twixt thine own world and this, standeth the chance of finding that which I seek. I beg thee, please shouldst thou find the fabled nectar, prithee bring it unto me without delay. I don't know where to get that. So, in order of saving time, hang on, I gotta change grab with arena. What? Oh, I did want to do that. Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna look it up because I'm too lazy. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can't complete this yet. There's something else we gotta do, so we'll complete the other things first. Cave leading to Renderak. Oh, great. This is what everyone wants to see. Their favorite cave. Lo, a true warrior standeth before me. How do I know this to be true, thou criest? Why, a proud soldier of Middenhell can tell a fellow fighter when he sees one. 'Tis fortuitous indeed, for I seek just one. I seek just such a one as thee. Wherefore thou sayest? Why, a foul versus monster laid claim to the treasure of the cave wherein we stand. Aye, 3 great treasures indeed: the Soul Sigil, Erdrick's armor, and the mighty Thunderbolt blade. He hath girded himself with all about with them, and doth parade these quarters most arrogantly. The larcenous fiend must be relieved from them forthwith, lest his majesty, the Prince of Middenhall, arrive to claim them and find himself and his companions deprived of their aid. I beg of thee, do all of that is in thy power to vanquish this impertinent name and return the 3 treasures to their rightful place. He had an uber agate of evolution for this. Huzzah! It seems my estimation of thee was not in error. Thou art a courageous warrior, stout and true. Now go, seek out the fiend, triumph over it in battle, and recover the trio of treasures. Thine enemy doth parade these corridors most brazenly. I have no doubt that if thou venturest further inward, thou wilt corner thy prey soon enough. Alright, I'm gonna go find this fuck. Oh, right, that's right. Yeah. This hole's in the floor. There he is. Listen to that music. Defeated. Nice hefty chunk of EXP. Go this way. There he is. Honestly, that was just a guess. There's lots of treasures to be found, but I also want to just finish the quest first, so let's just do that, and we'll go back and get the treasures later. I don't remember seeing these guys appear in the game anywhere, like, it's baseline. I think this is, like, entirely unique to the 2D mode. But they do have 3D models, like, they exist in Dragon Quest X. Maybe in 9 as well. Oh, in class, sure. Crap. There you go. Rad just learned crackle. A little bit down here. 8, 12, or 8, or 10 for that, so. There he is. Oh, I dropped down. I love the DQ2 battle music. It's so, like, intense. We're gonna fall down a lot of holes, by the way. Oh, I think I know what happened. That's where he got the Thunderbolt Sword, by the way. Really? Huh. One, 2, 3. Okay, I think I know what happened. Alright, I'm just gonna grab these then while I'm here. Thunderball. May as well. No more loot left in this area. Alright, well, that makes it easy. This is another maze, I think? Good, okay. I could have done without them recreating this maze, though. Okay. That would have been nice. As I do not remember the way through the maze. Fuck. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna trial and error our way through, I guess. Up. Left. Up. Right? Okay. This goes on for fucking ever. There it is. Hit it. Yes, even the mightiest monster in Render extendeth not, Clank, the slightest of chances against my pitiless blade. Wait, what have we here? Dost thou desire to, Clank? Face me? Very well. Thou seemest a worthy opponent. I will welcome the chance to display my master's skills. My lord and master did guide me here, whereupon I availed myself of the Clank finest of knightly trappings, the thunderbolt blade, the soul sigil, and armor of none other than Erdrick himself. And lo, in donning his fabled guard, I am become as mighty as he. None shall best me now. Now the time is upon us. I must unleash my newfound Clank powers and aid my master in reducing this realm to naught but a shattered wasteland. Okay, so that's right. Erdrick's Vessel's armor. This is the boss we get to fight. Right, let's start with Blade of Ultimate Power. Eric's Divine. Ow. He actually really fucking hurt. Holy shit. Eric's doppelganger and then didn't do anything. I mean, you used the Sage's Stone. So that's good, I guess. Finger of Justice, you've been very naughty. Here, you're gonna have to heal. What's this? Please pause, but we alone. Okay, there we go. Okay, we win. Got a nice crit there at the end. 50,000 EXP points. Eric, level 94. Jade went up to 89. Veronica went up to 92. Why is there such a disparity between levels here? Alright, Eric, you enough to do this. You learn Fatal Flash. Look at that. Dually Deadly. What does that do? Makes attacks with both weapons equally effective when dual wielding. Is that just for swords or there? Because that's sick. Jade. Eraser. Yeah. Well, next, I guess. Veronica. Need 14 to learn Channel Anger. Yeah, we'll do that. With the fiend who Fieldstone defeated, Erdrick's armor, the soul chisel, and the thunderbolt blade begin to glow with a lustrous light. You should go and tell the guard at the cave entrance the restless armor is no more. Something tells you it would be a bad idea to go any further. Actually, not too many treasures here. That's it, finds the Thunderbolt Blade, but this is best left for the people of this world, so he puts it back where he found it. Lo, thou art returned, and from the glistening glint of that adorneth thine eye, I surmise that thou hast succeeded in thy quest, vanquished thy foe, and recovered the items stolen by the fiend. With these treasures to aid him, the Prince of Middenhall and his companions will be able to take on foul Hargon when finally the day arriveth. Thou hast done this realm a great service, if it please thee. Henceforth, I shall steadfastly stand guard and ensure that no other miscreant dares lay their hands upon them until such time as they are needed. It's not my place to say this, perhaps, but thou art possessed of a certain nobility that doth bring to mind the prince himself. Intriguing. A robbery and Renderak quest. Done. Alright. There's the Prince of Middenhall with his goggles. Alright guys, we'll be right back and then we got more Dragon Quest XI for you.